World War II was a global war that lasted from 1939 to 1945. It was the biggest and deadliest war in history, involving more than 30 countries. The story of this war began long before the first shots were fired. After World War I ended in 1918, Germany was forced to sign the Treaty of Versailles. This treaty made Germany accept blame for the First War, pay a lot of money, and lose its colonies and parts of its own land. Many German people felt this was unfair. They were angry, and their country was poor. This created a fertile ground for new, radical ideas to take root and grow into something that would eventually engulf the entire world in flames. In this climate of anger and economic hardship, a new leader rose to power in Germany named Adolf Hitler. He was the leader of the Nazi Party. Hitler promised to make Germany strong again. He told the German people that they were a superior race and that they needed more land to live, a concept he called Lebensraum, or living space. He started to build up Germany's military, which was a direct violation of the Treaty of Versailles. Other countries in Europe watched with growing concern, hoping that conflict could be avoided. But the drums of war were already beginning to beat a steady, ominous rhythm across the continent. The path to war was paved with a series of aggressive actions. In 1938, Germany took over Austria, and then parts of Czechoslovakia. Leaders from Britain and France tried to make a deal with Hitler, an approach known as appeasement. They hoped that by giving him what he wanted, he would be satisfied and there would be no war. But Hitler's ambitions were far greater than they imagined. He did not want just a piece of Europe, he wanted to dominate it. The policy of appeasement ultimately failed, showing that a determined aggressor could not be stopped with words and compromises alone. The final act that started World War II happened on September 1, 1939. On that day, Germany invaded Poland. Hitler had made a secret pact with the Soviet Union to divide Poland between them. This invasion was a clear sign that Hitler would not stop. In response, Great Britain and France, who had promised to protect Poland, declared war on Germany. This was the beginning of a conflict that would spread across the globe, from the fields of Europe to the islands of the Pacific, changing the world forever. The war had officially begun, and millions of lives would be caught in its devastating path.